There we go. What's going on, guys? It's Upendi. This is the first video I'm doing with a face cam. Wow. Had the face cam for a while. It's been on the stream where mostly I've been using it. But today what we are going to be doing, and I should have already done this, is we're going to be looking at my classes. We're going to be looking at all of the classes. Okay, so the first class we're going to be, so I have two characters that I use. I have Johnny Law. I name them all funny things. I have Johnny Law and I have Elton John. We'll go over Elton John first. This is my free-for-all player. This is all classes that are like good for winning free-for-all games. All right, so we'll start at the top. These are all named after Elton John songs, by the way. Just a silly thing I do. I use the ghillie suit in free-for-all because it gives you a competitive advantage. No other way about it. Just it's harder to kill people with ghillie suits. That's why I use it. The Vector, this is the main class I use with subs. It has IMS, Battle Hind, and Helo Pilot for the streaks. Mostly what I'll use is IMS, and about every other game I get a Battle Hind, which is pretty good. And I'd say like every third or fourth game I get a Helo Pilot, but IMS I get one of those every game. I use the Vector with red dot sight and foregrip. I wouldn't recommend using any of these silly thingies. Oh wow, that one's really cool. The fuck? That's really cool. Anyway, I wouldn't recommend using any of these except like maybe the blue dot. I use the blue dot one because it's basically the same because they all obstruct your vision, whereas this one is just small to the point. I use the foregrip just to reduce recoil, and the red dot because I just like the red dot better than the iron sights. For perks, I use ready up, sleight of hand, marathon, dead silence, scavenger, and focus. You may think, oh, I can just change this class and take out dead silence. No, don't do it. Dead silence. Trust me, dead silence. The reason why I tell you dead silence is because anytime I'm playing free-for-all and I hear people behind me, I will jump, turn around, and pre-fire you, and trust me, you're not going to have a chance. You want to use dead silence. The people with Amplify will still be able to hear you, but it'll also throw them off because you'll be really quiet and they'll think you're far away, usually. So still, it's a big advantage. Sometimes it actually messes people with Amplify up. Like, here I have Amplify in my Specialist. Actually, I'm changing this. I don't want fucking Amplify. Give me ping, because it messes me up. Exactly like I said, it sounds like people are far away when you have Amplify and you're not used to it, and then they're actually right next to you with dead silence. For this class, this is another subclass. This is what I use when like I want to try to get a chem or something like that in free for all. MTAR with silencer and rapid fire. The rapid fire, you just melt people. Like if you're decently accurate, you will just rip people in half. The ready up and marathon, I always recommend ready up for subs. You don't really need quick draw, but ready up definitely. So that way you can sprint around and whatnot. Dead silence, of course, scavenger, sit rep, which actually you don't need because IEDs suck now. And yeah, but and focus, focus definitely, so you don't all that stuff. And for this, the specialist doesn't really matter. I use sleight of hand, ping, and the radar thingy with dead shot or whatever it's called. All right, this is a class I use mostly on Prison Break and on Warhawk. Warhawk is the Remington map for me. And okay, so what I'm using on this class, I use the Remington with the foregrip and red dot sight. You can use muzzle brake, but I just like being really accurate with it. Again, I use the blue dot sight. It just matches the blue camo. I don't use secondary lethal or anything. I use sleight of hand, quick draw, dead silence, scavenger, and focus. Scavenger is probably more of a necessity for the Remington than any other gun I use. It's just nice to never have to really run out of ammo, but scavenger, particularly for the Remington, because it only has 24 bullets a clip, so you run out of ammo a lot faster. Even though the bullets do kill fast, it's easier to have scavenger. The IMS, again, usually what I'll do is I'll put the IMS in the top, what's the building called? Top Antique? Yeah, Top Antique building. And I'll put it there right next to the door and up against the wall. So if people come up the ladder, they usually just run across and it'll blow them up. And if people come up the stairs, it blows them up. And then when I put the IMS there, I'll go over to 10. And yeah, that's pretty much how I play that. And Prison Break, I usually just either I'm up on the hill or around the spawn area in the back corner by the waterfall. And I use Trinity Rocket and Battle Hind. Pretty straightforward. Honey Badger class, this is Specialist. I use this class, just when I'm running around, just killing stuff, goofing off. I have a Semtex on here kind of just because I had an extra spot and I didn't want to waste it on any of these perks. None of them really, fascinate me. But for this, I use Ready Up, quick draw, dead silence, scavenger, and focus. I used to use a stalker, but I don't anymore. I don't really need it. My strike package, I use sleight of hand, amplify, radar, and whatever that radar thing is, and dead shot, I think it's called. And I use a foregrip because the honey badger's recoil is kind of big, and extended mags just so I don't have to reload. SC 2010, this is actually a really good class. It kills really fast. Foregrip and silencer. No secondary or anything. Ready up, stalker, quick draw. Oh, this is the class I have that on. Dead silence and focus, and then I have scavenger as the 6. You really don't need scavenger any faster. This kills plenty fast, and it has a lot of ammo, so by the time I have 6 kills, I usually have an extra clip anyway, so scavenger is kind of nice though. And Deadeye. Oh, that's what it's called, Deadeye. And then the other perks you can see there, they don't really matter much. This is another class. The only difference between this class and this class are the camos and the camos and the streaks. The only difference, I have a sentry gun on this one instead of a Trinity rocket. This is usually the one I'll use on Prison Break. This one I'll use on a Warhawk usually. Because with the sentry gun you can put it like on the hill or something and it just fucks people up all day. This is my Ripper class. This is kind of the class I change around. Like if I'm like, oh, let me make a Bison class, this is the class I change out, but right now it's a Ripper class. I think it's pretty much the same as this one except for the Ripper, and yeah, it's the same class except the Ripper and different streaks. Okay, these 3 are sniper classes. This is my USR class. USR, chrome lined, extended mags, no sleight of hand. M9A1, this is the pistol I like the most. It shoots the fastest and is pretty accurate. Plus the bullet recognition on it just feels better to me for some reason. Extended mags just so I can go ham. Lethal, Semtex, and a reflex so the Semtex comes out faster. Also, so if I kill somebody with this, I can pick up their weapon. You'll see me like pick up a sub or an AR if I have the sniper a lot, and it's crazy. Competitive advantage. You have a sub and a sniper. My perks: reflex, quick draw, dead silence, and focus. You can do without the dead silence with a sniper because usually you're not close enough to people, and if you do, like one bullet, they're dead. So I do like using dead silence all the time, just so I know people don't hear me. But IMS, Trinity Rocket, and Battle Hind, pretty straightforward. This is the exact same class you see. The only difference, L115. The camo's the same, the attachments are the same, everything, just L115. And then this class is the same, except USR with thermal. I'll usually use this on Prison Break, and yeah, on Prison Break, that's when I would use it. It's a lot easier to see people sometimes. And the P226, I should probably change that, but that's what I have on there. And those are my 3 sniper classes. Those are my free-for-all classes. That's just for winning free-for-all games. The Johnny Law, these are all just randomly named. This is the one I use for clips when I play Drop Zone. So this one is, I called it Flip. I don't know why I called it Flip. Flip-flop. Oh, right. So if I kill somebody with USR, I pick up their gun, and then it's for weapon swap clips. I have 2 tacticals just so I can stun people in the drop zone, so I don't get totally like destroyed when I get in there. Sleight of hand, reflex, quick draw, and focus. What did I take out? Oh, dead silence. Yeah, and one thing I noticed in drop zone, there's so much shit going on. There are so many people shooting everywhere. You just don't need dead silence. You just don't. USR. This one has thermal. This has a secondary throwing knife just for clips and stuff. Concussion with an extra one. The same thing. Like I said, if I'm running into a drop zone, I kind of don't want to get bum rushed as soon as I get out there. I want to at least have you stunned or something. And strike package doesn't matter. It doesn't work on drop zone. The Lynx is in my opinion, it's the best sniper in the game. I think it's the strongest damage wise, and it's semi-auto. So it's like what the XPR would be if it was as strong as a DSR. Crazy. And plus it's just, for some reason, scoping in with a thermal and quick draw is really nice for me. I really like the Lynx. The only thing I don't like is it's big and heavy, but if you switch to a secondary or you use lightweight, I do both, then it's really fast and easy. And that doesn't matter. MTAR, I like for clips, MTAR with a grip and extended mags. Oh my god, extended mags. You have 57 shots to a clip. You can kill 4, 5, 6, 7 people without having to reload. There's one clip in particular where I walk into Pro Shop during Drop Zone, and the drop zone is in the like middle courtyard, and there are like 5 people coming through pro shop. I literally jump through the door and just kill 5 people, like one clip, just boom. And I still had like 20 bullets left over by the time somebody killed me. Yeah, it's extended mags, very good for clips if you just want to run through and slay everything. These are my perks: ready up, agility, marathon, dead silence. You could swap out agility for something else if you want like a secondary and a lethal. But I like agility. I like being fast. I like being able to just fly through the door and fuck people up, pretty much. This TAC 12. I only use this on a strike zone, so the first drop, it's always in the same spot. I always try to get like a nice like quad feed or like back-to-back collats with it. Never happens, but I always try at the very start. Bison, this class is another switch class. I'll switch this up. Bison, Depper, just random shit. Yeah. L115, just normal L115 class. Sleight of hand, reflex, steady aim, so I can no scope people. Quick draw, reflex or focus. Pretty normal stuff. Yeah, extended mags, chrome line. This is my thermal L115 class with a tomahawk for whatever the fuck it's got, throwing machete, whatever it is, with one stun, all that. Pretty much the same perks. This is my wife swap class. This is for the Maverick and the VCAS. This class was in my in the Traveler Minitage when I have the clip on Prison Break, when I'm just popping out behind the truck and I just keep clipping off the enemies. It was a really nice clip. Too bad it was split by like white text, I think twice, and then somebody on my team got killed the other time. Oh my god, that would have been like, I think it was like 6 people. It would have been a really nice clip, but it was split by all the stupidest shit. It still looks cool though. Like if you're not looking at the kill feed, it looks totally filthy. Plus it's synced to the music. Go watch that video. Go watch that video if you haven't seen it. It's pretty cool. And this one is just vector. Okay, this class is not for clips. This class is when people are playing really annoying in drop zone and not letting me get clips because they're playing like noobs or like like the annoying kind of people. Then I use this and I get serious and I just do it to fuck people up. Yeah, then I just do it kind of to say like, meh, like you're not better than me. Like it's my serious class. But anyway, guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed all these classes. These are the same class I use. Anything I change here, it will be one of the classes where I told you this class I change all the time. Whenever I'm in the mood for something. Everything else is the same. Everything else follows some archetype that I've already set up that I like to play. I like to run around with subs and stuff, and with snipers I like to be fast and I like to tear stuff up, and I like a semtex. But basically that's it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Check out the Twitch stream. You can see me play all the damn time. I play a lot of free-for-all. I play gun game. I'm still working on getting like a really nasty gun game clip. I've had the chance for a quad feed like 3 or 4 times. Like one time my shotgun shot didn't register. A bunch of other times weird stuff happened, but I do a lot of fun stuff on my stream, so please check it out. Please just at least watch the stream once. If you like it, awesome, follow, stick around. If not, I really do appreciate watching. But thanks for watching this video, guys. A lot more content to come, I promise. Tons of content, like content on content. There's gonna be so many videos on the channel. Exhibit's gonna stop by and be like, hey dog, I heard you like content, so I put some content in your content to content your content. That's pretty much what the channel's gonna be. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I really do, and I hope you learned something. Feel free to comment any of your class suggestions or anything you want to do. If you want, if you comment with a class suggestion, I will gladly play that class and make a video of it. So thanks for watching, guys.